Alright, so I apologize here. I haven't really uploaded a video in I think at least a week. I've been kind of busy, and also too, like, I don't even know like what topic to make a video on. It's kind of hard to pick topics now that I don't watch WWE anymore, but so I figured I'd pick something. I mean, that's like half the battle of making a video is thinking of what to talk about. So I figured since this is pretty much a #1 news story, the Me Too movement, I talk about how it's gone too far, and it's gotten out of control. It's just a bunch of accusations that aren't backed up with facts. Some of them are true, probably, and some of them are probably made up or exaggerated. So when we hear, like, oh, Brett Kavanaugh committed this act 37 years ago or whatever, possibly committed the act. First off, what are we talking about? And I think Matt Damon, I believe it was, made the point that when we're talking about the Me Too movement, there's different degrees of sexual assault. There's like full-out rape, and then there's, maybe somebody was drunk and touched some, just reached out and touched and grabbed some girl's boob or something like that. Totally different. I mean, and he's right, there's totally different levels of crime in America. Some are worse than others. So we have to make that distinction too. With these cases, because I really don't know what exactly Brett Kavanaugh did. I want specifics, I want details, and I want these claims to be looked at and quickly decided on whether they're legitimate or not. Because I don't want this Supreme Court process to drag on forever, because we know the Democrats want to do that. So these cases should be looked at, and yeah, what exactly did he do specifically? So we hear so many accusations made, and I made a video about Brett Kavanaugh, I think a week or two ago, and I said about the Me Too movement, like, you want to support it because you want to see sexual predators get exposed, but at the same time, you don't want to see innocent people go down with those terrible people. Or you don't want to see crimes exaggerated. Because what really happened, I mean, he was 17 years old at the time. Apparently they were probably both drunk at a party. What exactly happened that night? And these accusations come up 20, 30 years later. Memories are not good. Like, I'm 21. Actually, I turned 21 in a few days here. But, so I was in high school about 6 years ago. I can hardly remember shit that happened 6 years ago. It's like, that seems like a fucking blur to me, let alone remembering that shit 30 more years in the future. So, human memories fade. Like, human memories fade within the next day. So, who knows if she actually remembers it. But I want to hear about it. I don't want to keep delaying this process. That's all the Democrats want to do. They're using this person for political gain. They're using her to hopefully stop Brett Kavanaugh from getting confirmed, and then there's probably not going to be a Supreme confirmed in the next 2 years, because the Democrats will probably retake the Senate, and then they'll probably, everybody, knowing that the obstructionist delay Democrats. But yeah, I mean, this Me Too movement has gone out of control. We've forgotten the key principle in America, one of our founding principles that makes us the greatest country in the world, and that's you are innocent until proven guilty. And I believe that goes for both Democrats and Republicans. So if you're accused of a crime, you get your day in court, and we shouldn't be calling people guilty before they are convicted of a crime, especially in this scenario right here. So yeah, the Me Too movement has gone out of control. We're merely crucifying people based on allegations alone, when we need to investigate these allegations to see if they are true or not. And it's clear the Democrats will purposes. I mean, this could have been investigated a few months ago, because we know this woman was talking to Nancy Pelosi a few months ago, but of course Pelosi comes out with these claims publicly right before they were supposed to vote, just to delay the process. Delay. So it's a shame that the Democrats are using sexual assault victims to further their political agenda. But what can you expect? And it's not only the Democrats, I mean, the Republicans and everybody in politics does, you know, they play politics all the time. They lick their finger and they hold it up to the wind to see which way it's going, and they make their public opinions based on that. So there you go, people. There's my thoughts on that.